Before investing in exchange-traded products, it's important to understand the different structures used within the ETP universe. Fundamentally, ETPs aim to replicate the performance of a benchmark or asset before accounting for fees. To achieve this, ETPs are traditionally structured either physically or synthetically. Physical replication is where the ETP issuer buys and holds the underlying assets the ETP is designed to track. And in this case, the ETP will either own all or a sample of the assets that comprise the underlying benchmark. Full replication is utilized when the underlying assets are held in the same proportion as the benchmark's weightings. This method is employed if the underlying assets are reasonably small in number and do not significantly alter. Sampling is used when the ETP holds a portion or sample of the index constituents. This is employed if the benchmark contains a large number of assets which can change frequently. Commodity ETPs can also be physically replicated, backed by a specific quantity of the underlying commodity. However, this is only possible for assets which can be easily stored for long periods, such as precious metals. Synthetic ETPs, on the other hand, do not hold the underlying assets that they are designed to track. Instead, the ETP issuer enters into a swap agreement with a counterparty, usually a bank, that contracts to provide the return of the underlying assets. A swap agreement is where the parties swap the return of one investment for another, or where one party pays a fee for the return of a particular investment. For example, if an ETP issuer agrees to pay a fee for the performance of the FTSE 100, and if the FTSE 100 rises by 1%, the swap counterparty pays 1% less swap fee to the ETP issuer. If it falls by 1%, the ETP issuer pays the difference to the swap counterparty. Swaps are generally guaranteed through the provision of collateral deposited with a third-party custodian. Collateral is comprised of liquid and diversified assets provided by swap providers to secure their payment obligations under a swap agreement. If the swap counterparty defaults, the ETP issuer can sell the collateral and return the money to investors. While ETP structures may differ, the aims are generally the same: to track an underlying asset or index less fees. For more information on ETP structures, please view our online version of ETPedia.